So, good afternoon. We are back again with a Premier League update. And this is a big one. I'm going to come to it in a second. Before I do that, make sure the thumbs are up on the video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're new. We're pushing towards that 50k and we're pushing pretty damn quick as well. Thank you very much for all the love and support recently on all the videos and groundbreaking stuff from the Premier League. Make sure you also follow me on Instagram, LeeGunner82. And if you want to be in with a chance to win a signed and framed Thierry Henry t-shirt, make sure you oh, that's the Burkham one. What are we doing? We've had a mayor. There it is, the Henry one. If you want to be in with a shout for winning the Thierry Henry signed and framed t-shirt, make sure you download Flick. The link is in the description along with my Instagram. It's free of charge. Scroll to the Thierry Henry t-shirt giveaway. Bottom right of the chat, you'll see a character, a little animal sat there. Click on it, put 2 emotes in the chat. You're qualified. Entries close after the Man City game against Arsenal on the 17th. But let's get into this groundbreaking news. Now, this is something that I have been saying that they should do for a very long time. They must have watched the channel. But the Premier League's main UK broadcasters to reveal a new pay-per-view service. An extra selection of top-flight games will be screened live, but an extra cost. The live games won't form part of the current Sky or BT subscription packages. Each game will cost £14.99 to view, with the service launching on October the 17th. Manchester United's trip to Newcastle among the first games screened on it. The Premier League had grown agitated at giving away the product for free during lockdown. Oh, well, that was nice of them. The Premier League's main UK broadcasters are to reveal plans to launch a pay-per-view service, which will see punters asked to pay £14.99 to view extra matches. It is a strategy likely to infuriate viewers. Sky Sports and BT Sport are set to unveil the new service in time for the next set of matches to show an additional layer of matches. These games aren't included in the designated televised schedule, but will be available for an extra cost to the general subscription fees of their box office channels. The first fixtures shown will be 5 3 p.m. kickoffs on Saturday, the 17th of October. Chelsea versus Southampton, Newcastle versus United, Sheffield United versus Fulham, Leicester versus Villa, and West Bromwich Albion versus Burnley. I personally think that's a good idea. I genuinely do. I know there's been a bit of fallout from this. A lot of people are a little bit peed off by it, saying it's a bit over the top, the money's a little bit too much, etc., etc. But me personally, you can't go to the game. So £14.99 for me isn't actually that much money, really. Because let's be real here, right? If you wanted to go to the game, but you couldn't afford to go to the game's, say, 60 quid, or the game's 40 quid. It's a home game. You've got to travel. You've got to get your food. You've got to get your drink. You've got to pay for your ticket. Blah, blah, blah. It's going to cost, what, around 100 quid all in per game. You can now sit at home and pay £14.99, order a pizza, get a little crate of booze in, and you've done it all for less than 50 quid. I think that's a win-win. And it's something that I've said that they should do. They haven't done it the way I said I think they should do it. What I think they should do is for each football club, they should do a subscription package. So every single Arsenal game, for example, on Sky Sports, if you want to watch every Arsenal game on Sky Sports, it's going to cost you, I don't know, 300 quid for the season. If you want to watch every Arsenal game on BT Sport, they may have less games, let's say 250 quid. You're now paying 550 quid for every single one of your team's games. I think they'd make an absolute fortune out of that. Not only that, it's a lot cheaper than paying £1,000 for a season ticket, especially when the season ticket waiting list is about 20 years long. So you can't necessarily get a season ticket. If you're then a red member, it's nigh on impossible to get games unless it's some team down the bottom of the table, and not many people want to go and watch Arsenal versus, I don't know, West Brom, for example, with all due respect to West Brom. But when it comes to the bigger games, Arsenal versus, say, Everton, yeah, let's not say even Man City or the other team. Let's say Everton. That game might necessarily not be on TV. But now you can pay for that as a package. I think it's a wicked idea. I really do. I think that's a great idea. The reason they never used to do this is because they thought that fans wouldn't actually make the trips to the games, and they think they'd just sit at home and do it, which is why 3 p.m. kickoffs were never aired in this country, and or in your country. I live in Spain now, but yeah, the 3 o'clock kickoffs were never aired in England because they thought that people wouldn't turn up to the matches on match day. Now, obviously, no fans can go to matches on match day. They've obviously come up with the idea. It's going to be very interesting to see that when everything does go back to regular match day fans, whether they continue to keep this going or whether they expand on it. Like I said, for me, I would do it as a package per team. Yes, you'd have to pay for one on BT Sport. Yes, you'd have to pay for one on Sky Sports. But if it was around £400, £500, £600, I think a lot of people would sign up for that over the 2 platforms, because now you can watch every single one of your team games, and you don't need to leave your house. I think that's a great idea, and it's something that they should have been thinking about a long, long time ago. Like I said, people are getting wound up by the fact it's $14.99. Well, it could be worse. That's cheaper than buying fish and chips at the Emirates, mate. Trust me. And a pint at the Emirates is about £5. No doubt that'll go up when everyone's allowed back. So for the cost of a couple of 2 or 3 pints or less than fish and chips at the Emirates, you get to watch Arsenal 3 o'clock kickoffs now. So I think that's a big win, and I think it's something that's going to go up and up and up. They'll evaluate it, they'll assess it, they'll tweak it, and I do think eventually they will put the packages together where you can watch your individual team. So if you're a Brighton fan, you pay £300 to watch Brighton for the season. If you're a West Ham fan, you may pay £450, whatever. I don't know. However they work it, I'm sure that there's a way to do it. I'm sure they'll be able to do it, and I'm sure they are going to do it at some point. So there we go. Let me know your thoughts on that. Do you think it's too much money, $14.99 a game? Or, like me, do you think it's a cracking idea and a lot cheaper than if you was to go to a game? And you might not even be able to get to games. You might have work commitments. You might not be able to get the tube down or the train down in time to be able to make a game. So I think it's a fantastic idea, man. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget, I will be back tonight. Live stream about 5, 6 o'clock. Members stream at 7. And then there'll be an upload about 9, half 9 as well. So plenty more to come. Follow my Insta. Follow Flick. I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.